I'm on. Your game is live right now, but I'm Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Parkview Sports Medicine pregame show here on SummitCitySports.com. Finally, we've got all the technical difficulties fixed here, and we're just about ready to get started here at Southside High School. My name is Ryan Dellinger. I'll be your host for this matchup between the Archers and the Lady Cadets. Just give me a few moments here. I've got to kind of do some stuff on the fly here. I'm going to load some stuff up here, and you're going to see some stuff come on the screen here, and we're going to try to get rolling here as quickly as possible here at Southside High School. Right now they're playing the school songs here. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Still working on some technical stuff here as we get ready to go here at I went off my phone.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be fine for now.
I've got a voice for newspaper, so it's all good.
Once again, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle. They've got other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, and engine diagnostics. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. ProFed Credit Union, you're invited to join. Sorry, still having some technical difficulties here. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you. To better serve you, sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your own financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process, from bid to build. Visit OttenweilerContracting.com. At Summit Volleyball, trains and builds the highest quality volleyball player in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Alice Teca Mexican Restaurant's been a Fort Wayne favorite since 1973. Their recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Join or visit AliceTecaRestaurant.com. iCryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referrals needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more. We're going to turn it over to the public address announcer. it's time to meet the starters tonight. Your starters tonight presented by Kelly Automotive. Once again, your starters for the 13-6 Concordia Cadets. They will go with Kaczynski, Betts, Nelson, Hedke, and Shantice Craig. For the home team, they will go with Davis, Combs, Peterson, Callaway, and Woodson. And we are set and ready to go here for conference action at Southside High School. This game could have meant a whole lot more had Snyder taking care of business against Concordia on Friday night, but the Cadets just outplayed those youthful Snyder Panthers team Friday night en route to a big win at home. And I'm not sure a lot of us saw that coming. We knew Concordia was short on the bench right now, but man, I'll tell you what, Shantice Craig, Chastity Craig, Grace Hideki, London Betts, Rhea Kaczynski, they came to play in that game against the freshmen, and they brought home the victory. Southside, on the other hand, Friday night, they ran into a buzzsaw. They were blown out by Carroll, 54-50, and they had Snyder beat this Concordia team, and then this Concordia team beat South tonight. Friday night's game between the Snyder Panthers and the Carroll Chargers would have been for the conference championship. There's a jumper by Craig, missed, tipped over to Betts, now on the left wing. Back down low to Shantice Craig. Lamaya Woodson going to have her hands full tonight with that young lady. She'll fire it up and miss it. Peterson with the rebound. And here comes CC Callaway now for South. Here's Woodson on the inside. Off the glass, no good. Gets her own offensive board, and she puts it in. No Olivia Smith tonight. She's in street clothes here for Southside. Concordia, after that big win over Snyder, they were defeated by Huntington North in overtime. That game was tied with 12 seconds to go, but Huntington North came away with a 4-point victory. Jazz Combs will fire the jumper, no good. Kaczynski with the rebound for Concordia. Here comes London Betts. Davis on her. Over now to Kaczynski, and she'll throw it to Hedke. Hedke back up top to Betts. Now to Craig. Craig will fire the 16-footer, and she hits it for the Cadets. You can see Shantice Craig starting to get into better condition here in the second half of the season. They're going to need it because sectionals start next week. Here's a shot by Davis off the mark, and it comes down to London Betts. Up ahead now to Kaczynski. Kaczynski over to Hedke. You better close out on her. She'll fire it. It's off the iron. No good. Nelson with the offensive board. She has a block. Craig comes up with a loose ball. She's fouled, and she'll shoot a pair for Concordia. Craig on the season averaging 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, and shooting a really good percentage at 71%. One of the leaders on the team in free throw percentage this season is Shantice Craig. Here's Craig's first offering. It's up and wide left. That foul was on Peterson of Southside, her team's first here in the half. Both of these teams having some more games this week. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Craig's free throw up and good, and she's got all 3 of the Cadet points. 6:11 to go here in the First quarter, here's Davis on the drive, gets it deflected away. Now it's a loose ball in the court, a tie-up, and it will go, I believe, to south side. Joey Johnson, one of our officials, points that direction, so that's the way it'll stay. It'll be Jascombe to inbound. She'll have Nelson standing right in front of her. Nelson been hampered by some injuries here in the late half of the season. Here's a pickoff by Craig. She'll go the other way now for Concordia. She'll split the defenders, goes up. She is mugged, and she'll shoot two more. That's either going to be on Combs or Woodson. It's on Lamaya Woodson. That is going to be her first, team second. Back at the line, Shantice Craig. Once again, I mentioned both of these teams will be playing again this week. It'll be Concordia tomorrow night out at Woodland. That game's slated to start at 7:30. And then they will finish up their regular season Friday night, part of our final doubleheaders here on Summit City Sports. They will be at Northside. That game's slated to start at 6 p.m. Craig hits the second one, and into the game comes Conley for Southside. She'll replace Davis. For this Archers team, they'll be at Huntington North tomorrow at 7:30, and then they'll finish up Friday night right here at home at 6 o'clock. They will take on Bishop DeWanger, another part of our doubleheaders here, our final ones of the week in the Summit Athletic Conference. So the final week of girls high school basketball underway. Sectional draws were last night, and some interesting matchups, especially for this Concordia team, as they will take on a very good Angola team in the first round. Southside and Homestead are in the same sectional. They are on the opposite sides, and they both got by. So Concordia is really the only local team that ended up having to play one of the other top teams in their sectional in round number one. If we have a chance, we will look at the sectional pairings at halftime. Here's Nelson's jumper. That's hard off the iron. Didn't draw anything other than glass. Here comes the transfer Callaway right to the rack. She'll throw it up off the glass and hit the shot. CC Callaway with the bucket for South. And she is a former cadet herself. London bets now. She'll split the double team. Back up top to Kaczynski and over to Hedke. Hedke, the one true threat to shoot from the outside from 3 points. And Nelson has another one blocked, and it comes down to Jazz Combs, but she was standing out of bounds. In comes Chastity Craig. She'll replace Shantice Craig with 5:06 to play here in the first quarter. Kaczynski back over to Betts now. Betts around a high screen and gives it up to Hedke. Conley will close out on her. Now she'll drive right around her. She'll go right to the hoop. She's fouled on the hip by Callaway. Just confirming that is on Callaway. They'll say 20. No, it's on. It's Callaway's number. It is 23 tonight, so Callaway picks up the foul. That sends Hedke to the line to shoot for Concordia. She's a 70% foul shooter herself, and she nails the first one. Concordia on the season just shooting 63% from the foul line. Not many teams in the area shooting over 70%, boys or girls. Her second one no good, tipped and controlled by Conley of South. And now she'll give it to Woodson, and now over to Callaway. Callaway the other way now for Southside. She'll drive, kicks it outside now to Conley. Conley had it, gives it to Combs. Combs can shoot from deep for South. She is their one true threat out there tonight without Olivia Smith. Peterson's shot is up and good as she is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot the and one. And you can take a look at that on the Traction AP replay. The foul was on number 10, Rhea Kaczynski. Her first, team's first, as Peterson looks to tie this game up here at home. Actually give her team a 2-point lead, misses it. Nelson with the rebound, and now over to London Betts. Betts quickly ahead over to Hedke, throws it, and look out, photographer. And we've got a sub coming in. That would be number 20, Nevia Pearson. Pearson will come in and replace Peterson. 4:24 to go here in the first quarter. Callaway dribbles, picks up her dribble now, throws it over to Pearson. Pearson outside now to Combs. Combs keeps her dribble, 5-second count on. She'll look inside. Good hands there by Woodson. She'll catch it and put it in. 3-point lead now for Southside. Right side now to Hedke. She'll look, finds Kaczynski. Kaczynski outside to Craig. Craig is no threat to shoot from the outside. Hedke with it now. With 3:40 to play here in the first quarter, over to Annika Nelson. Nelson with the ball fake and back over to London Betts. Both of these two teams, 5-2 in conference play, and Hedke with the long three for Concordia. She's got 4. I'm sorry, Southside 5-1 overall. Let me make sure of that. I'm going to look back here at their stats. Yeah, 5-1 overall. That lone loss coming to Carroll last Friday night. Pearson with it now. She'll go to her left. She'll dial up a long-range shot, and she nails it. Pearson with the big three, and she'll give her Archers team the lead here with 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Up top now to Kaczynski. Kaczynski looks, now drives on Pearson, goes right around the defense, and her shot is swatted into the second row by Lamaya Woodson. And Shantice Craig set to check back in for Concordia. 2:40 to go here in this quarter. CC Callaway with the ball now for the Archers. She picks up her dribble, gives it to Woodson. Woodson inside to Pearson. She'll go up strong, and she'll hit another bucket. Back-to-back buckets for Pearson here at home. She is well above her season average now with 5. London Betts with it. Now over to Kaczynski. Kaczynski to a cutting Hedke. She'll drive to the bucket, and Callaway will have none of that. And back in comes Davis for the Archers, and she'll give Callaway a break. London Betts will inbounds now to Craig. She wants to spin, cut off there by Woodson. Now back outside to Betts and right back inside to Craig. She'll body up her shot, no good. Conley with the rebound for the Archers. Here comes Davis the other way now for Southside. Davis just a freshman. She'll drive less. If you think you're going to drive on London Betts, you got another thing coming. I don't know of all the games I've done this year if I've seen anybody have any kind of success trying to drive in on London Betts. She has great footwork for a defensive guard, and she probably gets a lot of that from the volleyball stuff she does in the summer because she is one of the area's outstanding volleyball players, a libero, and she is she's a doggone good athlete to boot. So good luck trying to get around her if you're the guards for Southside tonight. Davis with it now with 1:10 to play. Woodson with it. Woodson has a tip. She'll catch her own tip ball. Throws it up with her left hand. Missed it. Combs with the offensive board. And she puts it back for the Archers. Everything going Southside's way here early. Up ahead now to Hedke. Hedke wanted to get it to Craig because there was nobody down low. And Concordia will have to reset their offense. Good bounce pass to Kaczynski, and she does the splits, and it goes out of bounds. And she wanted a foul and did not get it. She walks over and talks to Joey Johnson, one of our officials, and said, "Your father would have given me that call." And here comes Davis with the ball. Davis now drives left, gets cut off there, now back to her right, and to Peterson, who's back in for Woodson. She'll fire the 15-footer. It's no good. Nelson with her third board, and she'll give it up to London Betts. That ball's tipped away, and here comes Pearson for South. Over now to Davis. Her three is on the way, and it is true. 10-point lead for the Archers here at home with 20 seconds to go in a quick first quarter. Outlet now to Hedke. Hedke stops, looks inside. Good hands there by Craig. She'll go under the hoop, up with the right hand. She misses it, catches her own rebound, and she is fouled. She'll shoot 2 more for Concordia. That foul's on number 12, Peterson. She'll pick up her second. Team's fourth. And it looks like number 2 is going to check in for Southside. I believe that is Billingsley. She's not even on the roster here, along with Callaway. First one on the way is no good. Let me make sure I'm going to take my headset off. That is Billingsley into the game. And also Callaway back onto the court now for Southside with 8.1 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Craig back at the line. She'll fire the second one. This one's a line drive, and it's good. And that breaks the 10-0 run of the Archers. Here's Billingsley off the bench with a 3. It's short. Craig with the rebound. And they will not get a shot off, and that will do it for quarter number 1. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second quarter. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back to Southside High School. 9-point lead for the Archers as they're leading Concordia as we enter the second quarter here and the final week of girls high school basketball in the regular season. Man, it went by fast. Kaczynski now inbounds to London Betts. Callaway out there now to guard her. Now over to Kaczynski. Skip pass now to Hedke. She's open, doesn't shoot it. Back outside to Kaczynski. And now to Betts. This offense worked really well against the Snyder Panthers on Friday night. Good look inside to Hedke. She doesn't turn the corner, gives it up now to Craig. She'll ball fake, she'll spin, she'll shoot it off the glass, and she'll hit the bucket for Concordia. She's got 7 in this game. And the Archers lead down to 7. Callaway with it now for South. She'll face up on Betts. Get a high screen. Nope, goes away from it. She'll throw the runner up off the glass, and that's CC Callaway's game right there. Nice little floater off the glass for Callaway. She's got 4. Back over to Nelson now on the left wing. She'll give it up now to Hedke. You better get out there and guard her. She'll shoot it from there. Back over to Betts now. Inside now to Kaczynski. Back up top to Craig. Her 15-footer on the way is short. She'll get her own offensive board. And there's are they going to call that on Woodson or a reach? They're going to call that on Woodson, and that is her second. So we'll see if head coach Juanita Goodwell goes to the bench here. She elects not to. Juanita Goodwell in her 12th year here at Southside. Dave Miller in his 18th year at Concordia. A good entry pass. Craig will spin. Has it blocked by Woodson. She wanted to pick up her 3rd foul, didn't get it. And here comes CC Callaway. Callaway drives again, looks inside, tipped. Goes right to Woodson. She misses it, and Craig with the board. London Betts with it now for Concordia. Up ahead for Hedke. Hedke has it go off her fingertips and then off of the knee of Davis, and it'll stay with Concordia with 6:27 to go here in our first half. And if you want a basketball this week, boys and girls, you've got it here on Summit City Sports. When we originally looked at the schedule this week, potential of 17 games in just 6 days here on Summit City Sports. Obviously, we can't get to all of them, but you're going to get most of the Summit Athletic Conference games this week here from both the boys and the girls. Nelson with it back up top now to Hedke. Over now to Betts, and she'll fire one from the parking lot. It's no good, and it comes down to Davis. She'll push it up now for the Archers. She'll go right at Kaczynski, throws it away, and here comes Concordia the other way. And that pass is going to be out of the reach of Nelson. And a turnover by Concordia gives it right back to the Archers. London Betts might have been better off that time to attack the defense right on, and then they'll hopefully get a better angle for Nelson. Here's Callaway with it for South. She'll drive, gets a double teamed, and now outside to Billingsley. In the corner now to Combs. Combs back up top to Callaway. Now over to Davis, and they'll reset the offense with 5:40 to go here in the first half. A backdoor cut there by Callaway. She catches it, and she was standing out of bounds. Actually, the official said out of bounds and double dribble. And Betts with it now for Concordia. Southside in a full court, pressuring defense once again. Concordia easily breaks it, and they'll give it to Craig. Woodson's got to be careful here with those two fouls. Hedke goes baseline. Good ball fake. She'll go up strong, and if she just would have leaned forward a little bit more and let Woodson land on her, that would have been her third foul, and Juanita Goodwell, I think, is going to take her out now. She's been highly aggressive, and she doesn't want to come out, but it's a good sub there by Coach Goodwell. 5:20 to go. Craig back outside to Betts. She's open for another three. That's going to be an air ball, and it comes down to Davis. Davis will push it now for Southside. Crossover, gets bumped there by Kaczynski, and Kaczynski going to pick up her second, and I believe she's got the only two fouls for Concordia here in the first half. Annika Davis to inbounds with 5:10. They'll line everybody up along that foul line will Southside. Peterson will stand right at the top. They'll get it to her. Back to Combs, goes off of her fingertips, and she'll quickly give it to Callaway. Callaway drives, kicks. Here's Davis with it. She'll drive. Throws the left-handed runner up. No good. Woodson tips it, but it goes to Concordia. Up ahead now to Hedke. She's open for three. Sets her feet. Fires, and she nails another one. Grace Hedke now with 7. Her and Shantice Craig with all the points for the Cadets here in the first half. Now Davis will launch one from the parking lot. No good. And there's a rebound and a quick outlet to Nelson. Nelson behind the back and slows it up. Now over to Kaczynski and to Betts. Kaczynski that's Hedke again. Her shot's long, and it comes down to Billingsley. Billingsley drive, loses it off her own thigh, and it's a turnover by Southside. Billingsley will come off as Conley checks back in, and Lamaya Woodson will come on for Davis. 4:18 to go here in a quick first half at South. This is a makeup game for earlier in the season when the Archers unfortunately had a round of COVID go through their program. And now they're trying to make up some games here late. Nelson will fire a long jumper. No good. And it's Conley with the rebound. Lamaya Woodson wanted a foul, didn't get it. Here's Callaway the other way. Her runner off the glass. That's hard. Missed badly, and here comes Concordia. They can cut into the 6-point lead. Left side now to Hedke. Skip pass now to Kaczynski. She'll drive baseline. Takes the bump, gets fouled, and she will shoot a pair. This will be Concordia's 9th and 10th foul shots already in the first half. That foul's on Jazz Combs. That'll be her first. And now Concordia will shoot free throws the rest of the half as Southside puts them into the bonus. Actually, they said no shot. They'll say that was on the floor. Here's Craig with it. She wants to drive on Woodson. She'll go left. She'll go up strong, misses it. Woodson partially blocked that, and it comes down to Callaway. They've got numbers if they want them. Off of Conley and out of bounds, and it'll go back to Concordia. Chastity Craig will come in. I'm pretty sure she's going to give her sister a break here. She's breathing heavily, so Coach Dave Miller will give her a break with 3:25 to go here in the first half. London Betts the other way now for Concordia. Up top or over in the wing to Kaczynski. Over to Hedke. Hedke with it. Back outside to Craig. Craig now to Betts and now to Hedke. She'll fire another three, and it's an air ball, and it comes down to Woodson. Woodson quickly to Callaway. Callaway into the front court, outside to Combs. She'll launch the three, and she'll nail it. Jazz Combs with the big three for the Archers. She's got 5 in this game. Balanced scoring attack tonight for the Archers. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Here's Kaczynski with the ball. Over now to Betts. She'll fire the three, and she nailed it. Heck, she knew it was good the minute she let it go because she turned and went the other way. She went a little Larry Bird on CeCe Callaway that time. Callaway with it now. She wants to set up an inside shot here now for Woodson. No, Combs will fire again. No good. Good block out there by Craig, and she'll give it up to Betts. 6-point game once again here. And Betts says, if you're not going to guard me, I'm going to shoot another one, and I'm going to make it. London Betts now with 6. And Juanity Goodwill not going to be happy with that transition defense. Callaway with the look now to Combs. Combs picks it up and drops it in. And a timeout on the court. South side, we will use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com. .158 to play here in the first half at Southside. It is Archers with a 5-point lead. Jazz Combs just hit a layup to give them this 5-point lead. It'll be Concordia ball, and they'll have it out of bounds on their side of the court right now. And it'll be Nelson to inbounds, and South will pick up full court. Easy inbounds now to Kaczynski. And they'll go into a 2-2-1 full court press, will the Archers. Quickly ahead now to Nelson. Nelson into the corner for Hedke. She'll catch it. Back to Kaczynski. Skip pass to Craig. Back up top to Betts, and she'll try it again. Doesn't get it. It comes down to Nelson. She'll go up strong, misses it. Nelson just can't get anything to drop here at South. Callaway with 1:30 to play. Now to Combs. They'll look inside for Woodson. She'll catch it. Runs right into a triple team, and I think they're going to call a foul on London Betts. It is on London Betts. That is her first, team's third, and here comes Shantice Craig back in for Concordia, and Pearson will come back on for Southside. She did not know the officials were waving her in, and then finally everybody had to get close to her and yell, "Get in the game, young lady." So Pearson in. She'll look, she'll throw it in now to Jazz Combs. Combs has got an inside presence there, and Woodson, she'll get double teamed and I think they're going to hit Chastity Craig with the foul because she hit her with the hips. Yeah, it's going to be on Chastity Craig, and that will be her first, team's fourth, and that'll send Woodson to the line to shoot a pair on the season. Woodson just got to read my own writing here. Does that say a 33% foul shooter? It does. Woodson's free throw on the way, and it's good. She's got 5 in the game, and that's the first foul shot the Archers have hit this evening. Second one on the way is in and out and comes down to Shantice Craig, and she'll quickly give it up to Betts with 1:15 to go here in the first half. Right side now to Kaczynski. She'll give it now to Nelson. Nelson inside now to Craig. She'll spin, kicks it outside to her sister, back outside to Betts, and she'll fire another three. It's no good. Good rebound there by Craig. She is fouled by Woodson, and Woodson going to pick up her third personal. And back to the line will be Shantice Craig. And now Peterson back on for the Archers after the first foul shot. Lamaya Woodson completely frustrated here in the first half, having to deal with Shantice Craig. And she knows exactly how the Snyder Panthers young freshman felt on Friday night right now. Craig hits the second one. Concordia 5 of 9 from the line. Craig will try another one here. Second one on the way, then that one is good as well. And now Concordia with a little bit of token full court pressure themselves. London Betts all over Callaway. 5-second count on. She'll get it to Combs. 50 seconds to play here in the first half. Combs now over to Conley. Conley back outside to Combs. She'll look inside for Peterson. Can't find her, so she'll bring it back between the circles. Drives to her right and gets cut off there by Kaczynski. Now she picks up her dribble, and she is trapped, and she'll give it to Peterson. Peterson back to Callaway, and Callaway will reset the offense. Now to Combs. She'll drive. Gives it up now to Pearson. Pearson with 20 seconds to go. Here's Combs. She drives, throws it up off the glass. Right there's Peterson to clean it up. Shea Peterson with a big offensive putback for Southside. Now Craig the other way, and she hits the bucket. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it for the first half. It is the Archers leading by 4 over Concordia. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we will have the Kelly Automotive halftime show for you here on SummitCitySports.com. I want to thank everybody for watching here in our abbreviated, and luckily you are able to watch tonight due to the issues we were having earlier in the game. So we'll take a 5-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the scoring. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Welcome back to Southside High School. It's time for the Kelly Automotive halftime report here at halftime. Taking a look at the scoring first for the Lady Cadets. London Betts with 6 points, 7 from Grace Hedke, and 11 from Chantese Craig. For the Archers, they've got balanced scoring in the first half. They got 3 from Davis, 7 from Combs, 4 from Peterson, 5 from Pearson, 2 from Callaway, and 7 from Lamaya Woodson. Once again, both of these teams in action this week 2 more times. Tomorrow for Concordia, they will be out at Woodland at 7:30, and they'll finish up Friday night, part of our doubleheader here on Summit City Sports at Northside. That game's set for 6 o'clock. Concordia will then play next week. In sectional play, they will take on Angola in the first round of the sectional. For Southside, they will play again tomorrow night. They will be at Huntington North. The game's slated for 7:30, and then they'll finish up their regular season here at home against Bishop Dwenger, part of our doubleheader here. The game I'll have, and that will be at 6 o'clock, and then they'll be off to sectionals as well. They have a bye in the first round. Them and Homestead both get by. So it's some pretty awesome sectionals coming up here around the area as we get into the second season. the Summit Athletic Conference standings. Carroll at 18-2, a perfect 6-0, and they will be your conference champs. Southside at 9-4 overall, 5-1 in conference play. The Snyder Panthers 11-6 overall, 6-2 in conference play. Homestead 13-5 overall, 5-2 in conference play. Concordia at 13-6, 5-2 in conference play. Could have a 6-way tie for second place this year in the Summit Athletic Conference. Bishop DeWanger at 6-16, 4-4 in conference play. Northrop 8-9 overall, 2-6 in conference play. Bishop Lures at 7-6, 2-6 in conference play. Wayne stands at 6-11, 1-6 in conference play, and Northside at 1-18, 0-7 in conference play. Concordia fans, tomorrow night we will be back out at Concordia High School. We'll be at the pit for the game against New Haven. Concordia and New Haven both on 2-game winning streaks. Both teams looking much better here in the second half of the season. And that Concordia team off a really good win. 2 good wins this past weekend as they took out Snyder on Friday night and then Bishop Lures on Saturday night. And we are set and ready to go here at Southside for our second half. It'll be Davis with it. She'll lose it. Now it's loose on the court. She'll come up with her own loose ball. Fires it now to Combs. Over now to Callaway. Callaway dribbles out between the circles and resets the offense. Woodson's got to be careful. She's got 3 personals. Inside now to Woodson, and she is fouled on a reach by, I believe, London Betts. Yep, that is on Betts. Her second, team's first here in the second half. Callaway to inbounds now for Southside. Good look now to Davis. Davis dribbles back outside and got away with the carry. And now loses it. The quick hands of London Betts takes it away. And then she loses it. And they're going to call a foul on Shantice Craig. It'll be Jazz Combs to inbounds with 7:29 to go here in the third quarter. Callaway across the timeline and over now to Davis. Davis up top now to Combs. Combs back over to Davis. And back to Callaway. And tipped. Betts about got another one. Davis looks inside. Gets tipped, goes outside. Woodson runs after it, and she's got it now for the Archers. She wants to give it up, and now Callaway loses it into the backcourt, and a turnover on Southside. 4-point lead here with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. It'll be Hegke to inbounds for the Cadets. And she'll give it up to Betts. Right side now to Kaczynski. Up top now to Nelson. Now back to Kaczynski. Good look inside to Nelson. She'll spot up. She'll fire the jumper, and she finally gets one to drop. Nelson with her first bucket of the game, and we've got ourselves a 2-point game. And a travel on the freshman, Davis. And a chance for Concordia to tie or take the lead. And now South will pick up full court. Kind of hard to do against this Concordia team because they can bring Kaczynski, Hegke, and Nelson all up the court to bring the ball up if they need to. Here's Kaczynski with it. She'll drive baseline. Now to Nelson. Nelson will fire another jumper, and that's no good. You can tell she's just not getting a good grip on the ball. And, yeah, she's looking at her hands. Like, what am I doing? Craig will pick up her second foul here in the second half. You can see when she shoots the ball, she doesn't really have her hands spread. It's more almost all together, and that doesn't allow you to get real good rotation on the ball. And I know she's been dealing with some injuries here in the second half of the season, one to her hand and one to her foot. So she's trying to figure it out here before they get to sectional play. Callaway with her team with the lead. Combs will fire a deep 3, and she hits it. Jazz Combs with another 3, and she's into double figures with 10. That ball gets tipped, but still goes to Kaczynski. That ball gets tipped and over to Betts. She's open for the long 3. It's short. Woodson with the board for Southside. She's going to bring it up in transition. She'll give it up to Davis. Davis dribbles. Gets bumped, throws it up. No good. Craig with the rebound. She's got Nelson ahead. Can't get it to her, so she'll give it up to Betts. And we'll go under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Now over to Kaczynski. Kaczynski really hasn't looked to shoot here in this game. Here's Craig with a jumper, and she's fouled on the wrist by Woodson, and Woodson going to pick up her fourth. And Craig will shoot 2 more. Concordia in the first half, 6 of 10 from the foul line. The Archers just 1 of 3, and we'll see what Juanita Goodwell decides to do with her big Woodson. Looks like Conley already at the score table ready to check in. Free throw is up and good. Conley will check in now for Southside and replace Woodson. Craig's got 12, looking for her 13th point and trying to cut into this 4-point lead. The lefty with the second one on the way, and it is good. I'll tell you, she has become a very good foul shooter here for Concordia down the stretch of the season. Here's Davis in the lane. She'll throw the right-handed runner up. Gets tipped and lost. She'll get it back, and then she is blocked by Craig. Craig now with 3 fouls here in the second half. And that looked like it was a good block by Craig. Davis's free throw on the way is no good. Second one on the way is good. Davis now with 4. And the lead back to 4. And CeCe Callaway with a little sneaky play there, trying to inbound it to her team after a made bucket. Hey, if you can get away with it, why not? You never know about the officials. Here comes Nelson. Back now to Betts. Nobody guards Betts. She'll fire the 3. It's in and out. Comes down to Craig. She'll ball fake. Hits the bottom of the backboard, but Nelson there to put it back in for Concordia. And we've got a 2-point game. Davis with it now. She'll get a high screen. Drives, stops, fires the jumper, and she hits it. And a timeout on the court. Southside will use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com. .447 to play here in the third quarter. The Archers with a 4-point lead here over Concordia, and Concordia will have the ball. If you're just joining us tomorrow night, we'll be over at Concordia High School as the Concordia boys team will take on the New Haven Bulldogs. The Bulldogs off a victory over Norwell last Saturday. This cadet team, or that cadet team, the boys team will beat Lures last week, and this looks to be a pretty good matchup there at Concordia. Both teams on a bit of a roll right now. Concordia, with the addition of Sam Amick here in the second half of their season, has certainly helped them out. A decent to very good point guard at times who can shoot the rock from deep. So, and a Johnny Washington, I can't say enough about that freshman. Carried him against Bishop Lures the other night, and he is outstanding. And, you know, when those guys get going, it only opens things up for Speckhard and Brandon Davis and Cam Johnson. Here's a jumper by Nelson, and now she's got it going. She's got 6, so a good game tomorrow. More than likely now, I've been told by the athletic director here, he's here at the game for Concordia. That game is part of a triple header, but we will only be doing the varsity game. And that game is set for 7:30, but he thinks it's going to be more like 7:45 tomorrow. So hopefully the JV and freshman games go quick, and we can be back on the air at regular start time. There's a missed shot there by Craig. Davis now with it for Southside the other way with under 4 minutes to go. She'll pull up, fire the long 3. No good. That ball's tipped out of bounds by Peterson. It'll go to Concordia. Annika Nelson to inbound. She'll give it to London Betts. Betts quickly up the court now for Concordia. Swings it over to wide open Hedke. She'll fire for the lead. It's no good. Davis with the rebound. A freshman on the boards tonight for South. She'll give to Callaway. Callaway over now to Combs. Now to Davis. No inside presence right now for Southside. They haven't looked to give it to Peterson. There's a wild shot. No good. And it comes down to Kaczynski. Quickly over to Betts, and she looks up right away to see if anybody's up the floor, and they'll go into their secondary break. Back over now to Betts, and now to Craig. She has the ball deflected, picks it up, throws it up, and she'll go to line to shoot a pair. Shea Peterson going to pick up her third foul. Shantice Craig at the line to shoot a pair again for, Joey Johnson said, give me that ball back. I'm going to let Miss Davis into the lane. Here's Craig's free throw, and it's good. She's got 14 in the game, and we've got ourselves a 1-point game as Woodson and Pearson come back in for Southside. And I'm sure Juanita Goodwill has told Lamaya Woodson, just let Craig go. We need you in the fourth quarter. And Woodson usually only has one gear, and that is 100%. Second one on the way is good, and we are tied up here at Southside. Here's Callaway the other way now for Southside. In the lane, her runner up and good, and we were tied for about 4 seconds. Betts now over to Kaczynski. Kaczynski now will keep her dribble and go over to Nelson. She'll ball fake, splits the defenders, throws it up, and they're going to say it went over the backboard and a violation on Concordia. 2:40 to go here in the third quarter. I think every media outlet is here right now, standing on the far side of the court. Here's Pearson with it now for Southside. Now to Woodson. Woodson now to Combs. Combs around the screen. Now back around another screen. She'll fire the 15-footer. Hits the front of the iron, and Craig with the board for Concordia. London Betts the other way with her team trailing by 2. She'll cross over on Conley. Now throws it outside to Nelson. Down goes Craig. Her three is on the way. That might have been partially blocked by Callaway. Jazz Combs up the court quickly now to Callaway. They'll look inside now for Woodson. She's got post position. Fires it up off the rim, and she gets the bounce. Lamaya Woodson with 7. And the lead back to 4. London Betts around the defense. In the lane, and she hits the layup. She's got 8 in this game, and the lead right back down to 2. Callaway the other way for Southside with a minute 30 to go here in a quick third quarter. Over now to Combs. Combs on the drive, now to Woodson. Craig will back off of her. And now the ball's tipped away, and she'll pick up her own loose ball. Now she drives on Craig. Fires up the jumper, no good. Craig with those long arms with the rebound. Here comes Concordia looking for the lead. Betts the other way. She'll drive, kick to Nelson. She'll set her feet, she'll fire, and it's no good. And here is Southside with the ball with 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Pearson now to Woodson. And now Callaway with it. Outside now to Combs. Her three is on the way. It's going to be wide left. In the air, and it comes down to Conley. Callaway with it now for South. She has it tipped, goes through a couple players' hands. Pearson comes up with it. She'll drive, throws it up, and it's swatted into the front row by Shantice Craig. And we'll see if maybe, looking to see if Coach Miller might go to Chastity Craig to give Shantice Craig here so she doesn't pick up any late fouls here in quarter number 3. Pearson to inbounds now for Southside. She'll throw it to Woodson. Woodson catches it, drives on Craig, goes up strong and hits the layup. Amaya Woodson with 9. Here's Betts with it now for Concordia. She'll give it over to Kaczynski. Kaczynski with it. She'll fire the three. That's a brick. No good. Comes down to Callaway. Callaway looks up the clock. Sees there's less than 10 seconds. Picks up her dribble. Skip pass. Right to Combs. On the way. No good. It's short. And that will do it for quarter number 3. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com. We're set and ready to go for the fourth quarter here at Southside High School. The Archers will have Billingsley, Peterson, Pearson, Callaway, and Conley. Concordia will go with Betts, Nelson, Kaczynski, Hedke, and Craig. And we are set for the final quarter here in Summit Athletic Conference action between the Archers and the Concordia Cadets. Over now to Kaczynski. Inside now to Craig. She'll spot up, she'll drive. Takes the bump, goes up strong, misses it. Ball's loose on the court. She comes up with it, goes up strong. No call there. Betts with it now. Betts was very animated during the break between quarters as she was really getting into some of her players about their shot selection here or there in that third quarter. Kaczynski now over to Hedke. Hedke back over to Kaczynski. Inside now to Craig. She dribbles it off her own foot, and it goes to Conley. Conley pushes it now for South. Picks up a dribble and gives it up now to Callaway. Callaway drives on Betts. And that's going to be a jump ball, and it'll go to Southside. .7:13 to play. It'll be Pearson to inbounds now for the Archers. She'll get it in now to Conley. Conley back over to Callaway. We'll go under 7 minutes to go here in the final quarter. Callaway with the outside pass to Conley in the lane. Throws it up, and they're going to call a foul on Shantice Craig, her fourth. Team's fifth here in the second half. And the Archers will bring back in after the first foul shot. Looks like Combs and Davis. And Chastity Craig set to check in for Concordia. Here's Conley's first offering. It is in and out. And that will bring Chastity Craig in for Shantice Craig. And that'll bring Davis in for Southside. She'll replace Pearson. Combs obviously coming in for the shooter here if Conley makes a shot. This for the 5-point lead, and it's no good. Nelson with another board. Hook outlet now to Betts. Betts up the court quickly for Concordia. Now over to Kaczynski. And the Cadets are spacing out this Archers defense now. Here's Kaczynski with the skip pass outside, and she throws it to the other side of the court, and a turnover by Concordia. And here comes Jazz Combs in for Cassidy Conley. Davis to inbounds now for the Archers, and London Betts will pick up full court on Callaway. Concordia only has one more foul to give before they put the Archers in the bonus. High screen now. Good D there by Craig. They'll look inside for Peterson. And a tie-up, and guess what? Another one, and it'll go to Concordia on the alternate possession. 6:29 to play here in the final quarter. Nelson with the ball now for Concordia. Right side. Here's a long three by Betts. That's the narrow ball, and it goes out of bounds. Davis now go left. Gets a step, and she got away with a travel. That'll be on Kaczynski. That'll be her third. That'll send Nelson back to the line to shoot some free throws for the Archers. And Kaczynski's like, what do I got to do? She walked. Yeah, she's saying it right now. She traveled. Her free throw on the way is good. And that'll bring in Lamaya Woodson, and she'll replace Billingsley. And the second one on the way by Davis, no good. And Hedke with the rebound. Hedke really quiet here in the second half. No points. They need to get her going again here. And Betts just got away with the travel. She moved both feet. Nelson with it now for Concordia. Nelson in the lane, and they'll call a hand check on Peterson. And that is her fourth. Shantice Craig will come in and replace Chastity Craig, and Pearson quickly up off the bench for the Archers, and she'll replace Peterson with a 5:51 to go here in the final quarter. Betts to inbounds. Both Lamaya Woodson and Shantice Craig have to be careful here, both with 4 fouls. And that's a foul on CC Calloway. That'll send Craig back to the line where she has been all evening long. She's got 15 in this game. She leads all scorers. Craig's free throw on the way is good. They are 10 of 15 right now from the foul line is Concordia. And they trail once again by 4. Craig trying to make this a 3-point game here with 5:46 to play. And that second one on the way is hard off the back of the iron. And right there's Davis with the rebound. Quick outlet now to Calloway. Woodson wide open under the bucket, and she hits the layup. Lamaya Woodson now with 11. Dangerous pass. Kaczynski comes up with it. Over now to Nelson. Back up over to Kaczynski. And Kaczynski throws it away again. Davis now to Calloway. Combs back to Calloway, and they're going to spread out Concordia now. Calloway now to Combs. She'll drive on Nelson. Kicks outside to Pearson. Pearson back up top to Calloway. She'll drive. Splits the lane. Throws it up with the right hand and hits the layup. CC Calloway with a big bucket now for South. Quick outlet now to Hedke. She's open for 3. She'll fire the 3. And it's good. And Concordia will use a timeout. We'll use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
We've got a 5-point game here with 4:54 to go in the final quarter. The Archers enjoy a 5-point lead. And can Concordia get a stop and a score and then another stop and score? They've had a hard time doing it all night against this Archer team. And they're going to need to do it now, and they've got to be careful. Shantice Craig, especially in foul trouble. And if they foul, they will put South in the bonus. Callaway with it now. And she'll bring it up the court. Now over to Combs. And now to Davis. Davis drives, gets cut off. Now outside to Callaway. Callaway with the floater, and she has a block there by Craig. Woodson wide open under the bucket. They can't get it to her. Davis with it now. She'll look inside now for Woodson, and she knows she can go up strong. Off the glass, no good. Nelson with her 7th board of the game. Here comes Nelson the other way in transition. She'll stop. She'll fire the shot just inside the three-point line. Craig with the offensive board. Her shot is blocked, but it'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Concordia. Hedke was calling for it. She was open on the left wing. They'll toss it in now to Craig. Craig with the up and under move. No foul called. Dave Miller doesn't agree. I think he just shrugged his shoulders and said they haven't been calling it all night, so why start now? That's a travel by the freshman. 4:01 to play here in the fourth quarter. Billingsley up off the bench for Southside. She'll come in and she's going to replace Davis. And she'll quickly come over and talk to Juanita Goodwell, and she'll explain to her stop doing that. She's been called for it a few times here tonight. Here's Betts the other way for Concordia. She'll kick it outside now to Kaczynski. Kaczynski looking now to Craig. Craig will turn and fire inside to Nelson. Nelson will post up, goes up strong, hits the front of the iron. Loose ball on the court. Craig comes up with it and throws it right between the legs of Nelson, and she'll give it up to Hedke. Good hustle there by the Cadets. And here is Kaczynski. Over now to Nelson. She'll give it back to London Betts, and we've got 3:30 to play. Hedke with it now. And now to Nelson. Now to Craig. Craig wants to drive, takes the bump, gives it to Kaczynski, over to Betts. She'll fire the three. She hits it for Concordia, and we've got a 2-point game here at Southside. She's got 11 in the game. Callaway now, they've been able to get it down to 2 a couple times here in the second half, and then South will go on a quick 4-0 run. And Combs will fire the jumper, and she hits it. And they'll say that was just a deuce. And a timeout on the court south side. We will use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com. .54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Concordia with the ball. They trail by 4. They cut it to 2 just moments ago before once again Southside answers. Here's Betts with it now. She'll bring it up and slow it up a little bit here now for Concordia. They need to get a good possession here. Maybe set Hedke up for a jumper here. Betts has been hot in this game as well from outside. Nelson not so much. She's had some buckets here in the second half, but they've been hard to come by. Kaczynski looks inside, throws it away. Another turnover by Kaczynski. Her third here in the fourth quarter. Callaway with it now for Southside. And a dangerous pass there to Combs. Combs will drive left on Nelson. And now up top to Billingsley. Billingsley will split the defenders, throws it up and hits the layup. And the lead once again back to 6. Here's Hedke with it. Up top now to Kaczynski. Back over to Nelson. She'll fire another high arching three, and it'll go in and out and come down to Callaway. Good block out there by Lamaya Woodson on Shantice Craig. And Shantice Craig is out of gas. And if you're Callaway, maybe you try to get this ball inside to Woodson. There's a tip ball taken away there by Betts. Betts now drives, throws up the runner, no good. Craig tips it out of bounds, and it'll go to south side with 1:33 to play. And Justin Prince, one of our local TV personalities in the sports department over at Fox, FFT Fox, he corralled that one. He's got some good hands while just even holding a camera. And here comes Davis back in. And she looks for Billingsley, and she'll come in for Billingsley with 1:33 to play. Jazz Combs to inbounds now. She's having some problems getting it in. She'll give it now to Davis. Davis now turns the other way, and she is fouled there by Kaczynski, and Kaczynski's going to put the Archers in the bonus. Kaczynski's fourth, I believe it is her fourth. And that'll send Davis to the line to shoot the 101. The Archers just a 2 of 7 from the line tonight. Davis's first one on the way, and it is good. Those are big free throws by the freshman. And a lead back to 7. Make it 8. Concordia going to have to get some quick shots here and some good ones. Here's Craig going right to the bucket, loses it, picks it up, steps through the double team, throws it up, and South with the ball now. A bucket here by South. Maybe the dagger. Betts all over Callaway. Now to Combs and a south side timeout. And we will use one as well. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Southside's ball with 1:06 to play. Concordia going to have to get a steal here and get some scores. They'll trap, and here's Callaway with it. She'll go right to the hoop, throws it up off the glass, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. We'll see who the cadet foul was on. They'll call that on number 44, Grace Hedke. That'll be her first. So you see Callaway at the line to shoot some free throws. She's just a 25% foul shooter on the season, and she misses the first of the front of the 2. .102 to play. Her second one on the way is good. Callaway now with 9. And that ball's tipped out of bounds, and it hits Coach Miller. And it'll stay with Concordia with 56 seconds to play. And the Southside Archers coaching staff yelling no fouls. Here's Nelson with it. She'll drive. Stops, gets it tipped away, and there's CeCe Callaway with the big steal for the Archers. Now over to Davis. Davis quickly the other way for the Archers. Over to Peterson. Off the glass, and she hits it, and that's going to do it. 11-point lead now for the Archers in less than 40 seconds, and we've got a foul, and Juanita Goodwell yelling, "We just told you not to foul." Jazz Combs will pick up her second foul, and that will be the 5th on Southside here in the second half. And they could just basically let Concordia just score and basically run the clock out. Here's Betts with it. Over now to Hedke. Their 3 is on the way. In and out. Tipped, and Betts comes after it and tips it out of bounds. 27 seconds to play. And Concordia will continue to pick up full court here, trailing by 11 here late. Lamaya Woodson now to Davis. Davis the other way, and I don't believe they're going to foul. Davis goes to the rack and hits the layup. Hedke with it once again. She'll ball fake, goes right at Woodson, throws it up. She's fouled and she hits the shot. Grace Hedke with the bucket. And she'll shoot the and one. And Woodson will foul out of the game. She'll finish the game with 11 points. Hedke to shoot the and one for the Cadets. She'll fire it and she'll hit it. And South just needs to get it in and they'll run out. Well, they got to get it across the timeline because they got it in with 11 seconds. Combs with it now. She'll come across the timeline and they will win tonight 56-46 over Concordia. Give me just a minute here to add up the scoring and then we will have your post-game show for you here on Summit City Sports. Let's see here. Okay, here is your scoring tonight. First for Concordia. They will drop to 13-7 overall, 5-3 in conference play. They got 11 from London Betts. Let's see here. Annika Nelson was 6, 13 from Grace Hedke, and a team high 16 from Shantice Craig. They will play tomorrow night at Woodland at 7:30 and then finish up their regular season with a 6 p.m. start at Northside on Friday night. For the victorious Southside Archers, they will improve to 10-4 overall and run their Summit Athletic Conference record to 6-1. Their scoring tonight, they got 11 from Annika Davis. They got 6 from Shea Patterson, 5 from Pearson, 9 from C.C. Calloway, 11 from Lamaya Woodson, and tonight's Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game, the senior, Jazz Combs, with 12 points tonight for the Southside Archers. They shot 5 of 11 from the foul line, and they will play tomorrow night at Huntington North at 7:30, and then they will finish up their regular season right here at home on Friday night. They will take on Bishop DeWanger. That game starts at 6 o'clock. Before we sign off, once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Kelly Automotive Group, Tom Steel Tire, Big Eyed Fish, ProFed Credit Union, Ottenweiler Contracting, Summit Volleyball, Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning, Alisteca Mexican Restaurant, iCryo, and, of course, Parkview Sports Medicine. Well, Southside with a good win here tonight, and that does it here from Southside. From my cameraman, Thomas, I'm Ryan Dellinger, and you've been watching Indiana High School Basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit Parkview ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100. Thank you.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.